Come on! Uh-huh. But they don't hear me though. Yo, what's up? What is up? Where are the Packer backers? Brady has once again shaken up the league. Tom effing Brady. I am loving this. This is a beautiful day. Shouts out to Bear for waking me up. Everybody's been calling and waking me up, and it is just like they're like, get up. The NFL is definitely king because nobody cares about any draft in the world except for the NFL. Jeez. On draft day, the news has come out. We already knew Sharon Rodgers was very disgruntled. All right. Let's get that in there. So, faker number 12, because the real 12 is right here. This 12 wins Super Bowl. The other one don't get to go. Now, you played in the NFC, where you're supposed to be the easiest place to get to the Super Bowl. Brady showed you how easy it was. Brady came 1 year and already done what Sharon Rodgers has done his whole damn career. Okay, so let's get that in perspective right now. Sharon Rodgers has done absolutely nothing for the Green Bay Packers. So if you're the Green Bay Packers, don't forget to hit the like button, good people. If you're a member of the Green Bay Slackers and you're a fan of them, you should be happy about this. You should be doing a backflip because Sharon Rodgers has done nothing for you. Absolutely nothing. He could go to the moon. He's not going to win anywhere he goes. He's a spoiled baby. That's all he is a prima donna spoiled baby, arcade playing quarterback who's made his, a Hail Mary quarterback now. When the game and the chips is on the line, he's come up small in every situation. Do you remember them after they won the Super Bowl? What they said about Rodgers? This guy's so great. He's going to keep going back to the Super Bowl. He won a Super Bowl by sneaking into the Super Bowl. The Bears had to put him in the Super Bowl. Look at this. Jenny returned. Oh my God. I can't believe it. Y'all asked me, where's Jenny? There she is. She showed up for the Sharon Rodgers funeral. This guy has done nothing for you. The Bears are the reason the Green Bay Packers have a Super Bowl. The Bears laid down and let them win that last game of the season. If the Bears would have just focused on winning that game, Packers are already out. Well, the talk is that he might be traded in the draft. That if the Packers don't move him, he's just gonna probably retire. He's not going anywhere. I mean, if you're a Packer fan, you should want him to go somewhere. Get rid of Sharon Rodgers. He's a problem and he needs to go. Bye, Sharon. You want to go? You unhappy? We unhappy with you. You mean to tell me that Thomas Patrick, Brady can get this done and you can't? Once Brady won the Super Bowl, Rodgers should have been on the trading block. Who can afford the cap hit? Any loser team in the NFL. So many teams that need a quarterback and think maybe Rodgers could be the answer. You know how many people you could fool and get rid of that guy for? There's bums out here that's not even making that kind of money that Sharon's making. He's a prima donna, spoiled little baby. So Twinkle Toes can go over there and take Ryan Braun with him, and they can all go over there and dance at the Blue Oyster Bar. Wearing their blue jean cowboy suits. Why would you want to start your career? If you're Detroit, you're in a rebuild mode. Why do you want to start over with a washed up quarterback? Sharon Rodgers is who we thought he was. Period. This guy is the most underachieving quarterback in NFL history. Probably next to Dan Marino. His career is basically Dan Marino, except for he won a Super Bowl. He snuck in as a doggone wild card. They had to win the last game to get in, and they won that Super Bowl because doggone Big Ben was out there wasted and drunk. In 1 year, in 1 year, Tom Brady has retired Drew Brees and is running Sharon Rodgers off of the Green Bay Packers in one season. He just came and played in the NFC 1 year, smacked them all around and won a Super Bowl. In 1 year, he beat 3 of the top 10, top 4 quarterbacks in the NFL. In 1 year, in one playoff. 3 top 10 defenses. And 3 of the top quarterbacks in the league. To the point where he's throwing football passes out to Drew Brees' son. He was like, sorry about that, Drew. You can get out of here now. I got it. Here, I'll throw pass to your son. You can save your arm strength. Brees is younger than Brady by like 4 years. Brady has once again shown his dominance. Dog, Brady got 7 Super Bowls with guys you couldn't even pronounce. Sharon Rodgers has had way more players than Tom Brady. Brady made these guys stars. These guys that played with Brady, they went somewhere else. You never heard from them again. They never dominated anywhere else. Now, in the end of his career, he got all these guys. Do you know how old AB is? I'm reaching. You must be in Green Bay. No, Green Bay too small to have anybody from there. You must be from Wisconsin. No way. When Brady came over there, they knew it was time. Brady comes to win. When this 12 shows up, Super Bowl championships follow. Now let's go through Sharon Rodgers' career. The very next season, after winning the Super Bowl, the Green Bay Packers lost 1 game, all regular season. One game. They were the hottest offense in the league. What happened in the playoffs? They got whipped in the second round. What happened? They lost last year. It was to Tom Brady. But the year before that, they were in the playoffs again. And they played a team that they played already earlier in the season, the 49ers. What happened? Oh, the defense gave up all these points. Okay. The defense gave up a lot of points, right? They were down like 30-0 almost in that game. Tell me what happened in that game. If the defense is allowed 30 and you got a donut and you got a 0, ain't you quarterback? Shouldn't it be 30-30? If Aaron Rodgers is scoring touchdowns and doing his part, then I can't blame him. Then I can say, Mel, the defense cost them the game. But when you ain't doing your job and the offense got a donut, you can't talk to me about the defense. The defense has got 30 points put on them because you ain't putting no points up. They're on the field more than you. So if you're in Green Bay right now, don't forget to hit the like button, people. If you're in Green Bay right now, what you should be doing is thanking your lucky stars that Aaron Rodgers no longer wants to be a part of your organization. This is a blessing in disguise. As I call it, manna from heaven. His life would be a lot easier, Frank, if he came out the closet. Said the movie is rigged. And in the same way Brett did. Don't put him in the same way as Brett. Brett was a hell of a quarterback. That was a real quarterback. Now, what Brett was doing was now the defense failed Brett. That's who failed somebody. Brett would have been playing the doggone New England Patriots and not the Giants had the field goal kicker just hit the damn field goal. He missed and they had to go to overtime. No one remembers this. Donnie G. Brett Favre has accomplished more than Sharon Rodgers. Brett Favre won 3 back-to-back MVPs. When has Sharon Rodgers done that? Brett Favre went to back-to-back Super Bowls. When has Sharon Rodgers done that? All he did was put up a bunch of arcade stats, and he can't even play every game. Brett Favre played every damn game. And you want to compare Sharon Rodgers to Brett? Brett went to Minnesota and led them to the championship game where everybody fumbled their way out of the Super Bowl. Wasn't Brett's fault. He did his job. But once again, the defense fails them and the offense failed them. Adrian Peterson fumbled like 4 times. The wide receiver fumbled. They had like 8 fumbles in a championship game. Never should have happened. And the Saints hit a field goal and go to the Super Bowl. Dude, I don't need to look at arcade stats. This is a whole different league. Brett Favre played when it was real. Now the defensive player can't even touch a wide receiver coming across the middle. So forget having alligator arms and all that stuff. You can't knock somebody out no more. Back then, you could hit the quarterback. You know how unconscious Brett Favre was playing? How much smelling sauce they gave him? And cortisone shots and sent them back out there to play? He played when it was real. It's Disneyland out there now. And he still can't win? But see, that's the mentality of a Green Bay Packer fan. They don't appreciate. They stepped right over Brett and went right to Sharon Rodgers immediately and was saying he was better than Brett already. The disrespect. Do you know what the Packers was before Brett Favre? They were the laughing stock of the NFL for like 20 years. They were in the cellar every year. Worst team, Tampa Bay and Green Bay, every year. Only thing they had was the rivalry with the Bears. We were always light years ahead of them at that time because they just sucked every year. Right now, you see what we got on, baby. You see, we rocking with the best. Bart Starr was great. I met Bart Starr, and he was like a forgotten hero. He was at the Rosemont Convention Center, and I came in and I saw Bart Starr. He was like right when you walk in the door. And people were just walking past Bart Starr. They didn't know who the hell he was. He was just there. And I said, "Hey, Mr. Bart Starr." And he stood up and he shook my hand. He was very happy to meet me. And rest in peace to him. I met Steve Carlton, the pitcher. These are guys that I grew up watching. Like I seen them. Like I watched old football games of Bart Starr, Johnny Unitas. I watched the old quarterbacks of the past. But see, that's the Vince Lombardi era. That's right. Hit the like button. I mean, in 1 year, look at the dominance Tom Brady has done to the league. Tom Brady has driven out Sharon Rodgers. Drew Brees put him in retirement. Drew Brees had no plans on retiring. Brady retired him because he know I can't beat Brady. Not when it count. I'm not gonna be able to beat this guy. And they're gonna keep pressuring me and pressuring me. I have no arm strength no more. Why? Because Drew Brees did not prepare his body like Tom Brady has prepared his body. Drew Brees has ran with the football and got knocked basically unconscious and got his ribs broken in 4 different places. It was time. He came back from having his arm all messed up. Aaron Rodgers or Sharon Rodgers has broke his collarbone like 3 times. Every time somebody sacked him, they changed the rules because Sharon Rodgers kept breaking his collarbone from a sack. Now you can't lift the quarterback up and sack him no more. It's like, what? Well, Aaron Rodgers broke his collarbone, then Drew Brees broke his collarbone. We got to save the quarterback's collarbones. Oh, he'll be on that podcast. What's that? The guy who was the damn kicker. The kicker's damn near not even a member of the team. Was he a Pat McAfee? The Aaron Rodgers butt kiss show. That's all it should be called. What was he, a punter or a field goal? Was he a field goal kicker or a punter? Great, a punter. which means all he did was give the ball back to the other team. That was his job. He's not even a damn member of the team. He's just a damn ball boy. Nobody respects the damn punter. Yeah, he's great when he's not kissing Sharon Rodgers' butt all through the whole episode. Sharon Rodgers coming, he act like he's not gonna be there. Oh my God! Thank you, the all-time greatest quarterback and the best friend I ever had in my life, who only appears on my show because he's my friend, Sharon Rodgers. Sharon, you're one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. Hope you don't mind. I had a drink before you came on. Well, I would not be here. I was here last week. I don't know, with everything going on, I thought maybe you didn't want to come on today, but I'm so glad you're here. Now people will watch my show today. Are you going to talk about why you guys lost and why you suck? Yeah, I don't care. Going to the Blue Oyster Bar with Ryan Braun. Congratulations on your movie star wife that you're finna marry. Yeah, it's my new beard. Get one every year. I ain't walked down the aisle yet. Notice that. Something happened before that happens. And then I'm basically in a contract with her for a couple of years. Then it's not going to work out mysteriously. Then she'll be off with some female actress. And I'll be right back out there again. But I'm trying to pay her to see if she'll have my kid or we'll adopt Sharon Rodgers. Oh, God. Well, if they get rid of him and he wants out, they should move him. I would be so happy if I'm Green Bay. If I'm the Green Bay Packers, getting rid of him is the first priority. Why would you want this guy on your team? You have to ask yourself that. Then you have to ask yourself, why is this guy even in the league? He's going to get you some arcade yards, maybe, but he's not going to win the big game. Down the stretch, he focuses in on one guy all the time. If it wasn't for Devontae Adams, he would probably be retired right now. Devontae Adams came on the team, and he worked with Devontae Adams because Devontae Adams could get open. But he focuses on him. And Devontae was catching all these balls and making him look good. Then he started thinking he was good instead of Devontae Adams, and he can just go to anybody. I can make anybody great. I'm Aaron Rodgers. It's about me. Then he started throwing to people called Lizard and all these other guys who drop 2-point conversions and everything else because they're not made for those moments. They're not. They were overachieving. The Packers were bums who never should have made it that far. We told people they were overglorified. They were barely winning games, losing the teams they shouldn't have lost to, and was getting by all season. But when the playoff starts, you're going to see what's real and what's fake. And they were fake. He wants out. Green Bay should get him out. I'll be Green Bay, get that bum out of there. Why would you want him? If you're the Green Bay Packers, getting rid of Brett Favre was a mistake. You got rid of him for this Sharon Rodgers guy. But I understood why Green Bay felt the way they did. Brett was holding them hostage all the way. Like, was he going to retire? Was he going to play? And he played his game almost all the way into damn near time to start. So they're like, look, man, we ain't finna do this another season. So, we just going to move forward because you just holding everybody up. With all this, I don't know yet. I'm going to just go fishing down in Mississippi. And then we're going to see. It's like, come on, Brett. So they went with Sharon Rodgers and just like, look, we're going to roll the dice with Sharon. See if he's ready. So this dude sat for like 6-7 years. So it took 6-7 years for him to even get on the field. When he was coming in, when Brett would get hurt in the game or something and come out the game, and it'll be his moment to come in and show, he would get hurt. Every time he came in the game, he got hurt. He was brittle. And people were shocked he made it this long. I know I was, because he would come in the game and get hurt. That's what he would do. Then, after this fact, they went ahead and went on with Rodgers. And he has been the most spoiled prima donna, failingest quarterback I've ever seen in my life. He is the most underachieving quarterback with all the weapons he had since Dan Marino and the Dolphins. They talk about Phillip Rivers. Phillip Rivers never got him to the Super Bowl. Well, that one you could blame on the defense and the kicker. He did his job. If it wasn't for that one wild card Super Bowl where they snuck the Bears, where they were going to lose that game. Jay Cutler got hurt and tore or damaged his ACL or MCL in that game. So he couldn't return. And Calbert Haney almost beat Sharon Rodgers. He was getting outplayed by Calbert Haney. He didn't play great that game. And if they went to the Super Bowl and won that game, Jay Cutler couldn't play in the Super Bowl. Okay, he didn't sit for 6-7 years. How many years did he sit? 3, 4? He should have sat 6. Now, after they snuck and won a Super Bowl, played a drunk Roethlisberger in the Super Bowl, Berger was drunk, and they basically beat them because he was blasted. Now they lose. He gets the Super Bowl. Everybody's like, okay, it's Packer crazy. Packers destroyed the league the next year, right? They blasting teams. Everybody got them to win the Super Bowl. They're going to go back-to-back Super Bowls. They lose one game all season. They get to the playoffs. What happened? Slap, slap, slap. The most underachieving team ever. They play the Seattle Seahawks, the Legion of Boom, the defending Super Bowl champions. You in the NFC Championship game. You're up like 13 points with like a minute to go in the game. I have not seen a game like that except for John Madden football. I've never seen that in a pro game in my life where all he had to do, they give up a touchdown, right? It was the most ridiculous thing in the world. They had the ball. All Aaron Rodgers had to get is one first down. If they get a first down, the game is over. He doesn't get the first down. They go over there and get the ball and score a touchdown. No problem. They'll have to get an onside kick. They kick an onside kick and get the damn ball. You still don't lose the game. You still have a chance to stop them. They go down and score another touchdown and beat you. It was the most embarrassing loss in an NFC championship game I have ever seen in my life. In my life. So Sharon Rodgers have had ample opportunities to play Tom Brady in the Super Bowl. He the one keep choking. So for years, it's been time for them to move away from Sharon Rodgers and his BS because his ego and his head is way out here. He drove away all the players that was worth something. He took credit away from Greg Jennings, who was basically MVP of that Super Bowl, who balled out. They hate each other. Rodgers don't want to accept any responsibility. It's everybody else's fault except for his. Prima donna. He told you all about what Aaron Rodgers stood for. No, I'm not, Antonio. I'm all over the place. This is a whole list of failure for Sharon Rodgers. Do you want to go to the 49ers game? They got blown out early in the season by the 49ers. Then they get blown out in the NFC Championship game. Then Sharon Rodgers' whole thing is, we got to get one of these things at home. So you were at home playing Tom Brady in the Bucks. What happened? You came up short again. You lost to the real 12. The real 12 showed up. The guy that gets it done. The Brady dynasty lives. The Tom Brady dynasty lives. See, the real rises to the top. There ain't no way in the world the Bears want Sharon Rodgers. I mean, what are you getting him for? He's a novelty piece at this point. He's always been a selfish bum. But I'm glad people are seeing this right now. Right, the Dez Bryant catch, that game. If Dez Bryant, if they don't call that a non-catch, they would have lost that game. Now, if you're a Cowboy fan, another trash team, that's the only team he could seem to always beat, the Dallas Cowboys. Absolutely. Jordan Love for MVP. Oh yeah, don't forget to join the Patreon today and the VIP members. We have the Allen Iverson situation going to be explained. That's going to be later on today. You saw the Jay-Z and Matthew Knowles thing yesterday. I don't know if they took it down. I told you that was going to be a one and done for the VIP members. So I know you saw that. You saw Future Hendrix and the hitman he tried to hire and all this stuff. Man, it's been a crazy month, boy. We've been hitting y'all with nothing but great content. So I'm gonna check and see. I can't check right now and see if you guys hit up the Cash App. Carcino's that name on the Cash App. Yes, I understand. So thank you guys, man. He can come to the Jets. Big Giz, I don't know how y'all holding on to them Jets. You an outlaw. I would have been left the Jets. I'd have been like, my bags is packed. When y'all get it together, let me know. Brett Favre went to the Jets. Yep, and he was right out of the Jets. He was there that 1 year, like, get me out of here now. They was like, all right, you can go, Brett. Right. He only went to the Jets because that's the only place they could trade Brett Favre. They did not want to trade Brett Favre. Brett told him he wanted to play in the NFC. Nope, they didn't want him in the NFC. So Brett went ahead and did what he did. Went to the Jets, and then they traded him to Minnesota because he was going to stick it to him. And what did he do? He went up against Sharon Rodgers and beat the hell out of Sharon Rodgers. Tampa questions. What questions could Tampa have? We're champions. I don't get it. What do you mean? Why am I a Tampa fan now? Did you not see me down in Tampa this year at the Super Bowl? Did you see me running the 40-yard dash? Did you see me at the events? Did you see me down there on the grounds? Did you see me say as soon as they got this man in there that they were winning it? Tampa fans didn't even believe that. Your city, Tampa, my city. We've been in Tampa since '05. My family moved there in '05, and that's it. That's my second home. Oh man, you been with Tampa all your life? Oh, that sucks. Yeah, we there all the time. The Bears play. Bears will play Tampa, and we always had that game. They always had like the military day, and we show up. Yeah, I was Mr. Ybor City until the club started to change, and then they start letting these other people start come down there to Ybor. I'm like, what is this? Who are them? Ah, get me the hell out of here! Don't get out the car. Drive, drive, drive. Yeah, it was, man. They used to have a club, I think, called Empire. So it was two clubs in one upstairs, one downstairs. Then at night you'll see somebody get knocked out. I mean, they knocked this guy out on the thing, and then they didn't want the club stopped. So they just opened the door and security just threw him out boof, and closed the door. I said, man, that's crazy. Then at the end of the night, they open the door and everybody just start fighting. They try to, I'm like, how do you fight going back to your car? Every day. If somebody closed, they'd be going back to the car. Next thing you know, be arguing. Next thing you know, it's a fight. One guy, I told you, one guy thought I was creeping. Yo, man, look, he trying to creep. No, I'm not. I'm going in my car. I don't want no parts of this. You ain't gonna have no problems out of old Illinois C-No. Oh yeah, Brady got all the stats, all the records. We know. See me zip that 40-yard dash, zip. And that's me without my training. Imagine if I trained, how fast I would have ran that 40. So now that we're convinced that the Packers should definitely get away from this guy and start anew. They've gone as far as they can with Sharon Rodgers, and it makes no sense to continue to move forward. I always tell you guys, don't forget to hit the like button. My Cash App is Carceno, Karceno, and I'm out the door.